How come we always have to dig 4 separate escape tunnels?
You lazy idiot! You expect someone else to dig your tunnel for you? You moron! This isn't an opening day for the circus!
Gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. Brad Alimony, attorney, dedicated to procuring freedom for you boys.
In case you haven't yet noticed, we boys are already free, Greenhorn. Don't even know a prison break when you see one?
No, I was speaking more of a freedom in perpetuity. No one will be able to send you to prison again, not even Lucky Luke.
What did he just say?
Lucky Luke!
Calm down, Joe. He didn't mean to get you riled.
He just said Lucky Luke, Joel.
Pipe down, Avril. You know Joe can't stand to hear the name Lucky Luke.
Yeah, every time we say Lucky Luke, he goes berserk.
Shut up! I don't want to hear about Lucky Luke. Did you say no one will ever put us in prison again?
Well, well, let me just reiterate that absolutely no one will. Not even that one whose name must never be spoken aloud. Shh. Naturally, I'll be charging a small fee for expenses.
Oh, yeah? What's that mean?
The judge will need compensation. But don't worry, I know one who comes cheap.
What's he talking about? Huh?
Go back to your cells, boys. I'll take care of the rest.
Those Daltons are a plague. You not only have to watch them every minute, but you gotta fill in their dang tunnels. What? The Daltons came back?
The Daltons are hereby summoned by Judge Badcase for a review of their trial. And so, Your Honor, we demand that each of the 1,802 counts against the Daltons be rescinded forthwith, since every time the boys have been arrested, it has been by an individual acting on his own initiative, an individual not duly sworn to process of law, and acting in violation of their own human rights.
Oh, absolutely. Very well argued. I accede to the demands of Counselor Brad Alimony in all respects. The incarceration of the Daltons is officially annulled.
Now, my fee comes to $1,000 plus another $1,000 for the judge, including a gratuity of 7%, which gives us a total of $2,070.
Well, you can kiss your queen goodbye. An unwise move, Jolly Jumper.
Can I help it if I have a soft spot for knights on horseback?
Look out, everybody! The Daltons are in town!
How extraordinary. Are folks always as terrified when you boys come to town?
They better be, because if they ain't, I shoot them. You, for example, you don't seem half scared enough to me. Tell me why I shouldn't pump you full of lead.
Because with no lawyer by your side, you won't survive. Now, for instance, you're about to find my services indispensable.
Howdy, boys. Afraid recess is over.
Hey, Joe! It's him! It's Lucky... you there! What's your face? What do I do?
Allow me to handle this. Brad Alimony, the Daltons' official legal counsel. Why are you finding it necessary to harass my clients, Mr. Luke?
Your clients are escaped felons. I'm arresting them.
No, I'm the one arresting you. Every single one of the charges against my clients have been thrown out of court. They're free men. I let it go this time, but should you trouble them again, my clients will not hesitate to press charges.
I don't get it. How come who's this isn't arresting us? Huh? How come? Can somebody explain it to me?
So Judge Badcase has freed the Dalton brothers? Oh boy, now I've seen it all.
4 lemonades and 1 onion soup.
That big old onion soup is for me.
Hey, did you see the face on Lucky Luke when the lawyer said we Daltons were honest citizens?
Good one.
What was good about it?
Anyway, joke's over, so vamoose before I fill you full of loopholes.
Full of what?
Loopholes, the lawyer's escape tunnel.
Should I vamoose, as you put it, Lucky Luke will lock you up the minute you hit a bank. If, on the other hand, we should establish a working relationship based on terms that are mutually beneficial, as I told you before, no one will be able to put you in prison. No one.
The Daltons are robbing the bank.
Jurisprudence or not, your goose is cooked.
But, who's this Prudence anyway? Do I know her?
Shut up, Averill. This ain't nothing but a frame-up, and we ain't saying nothing without our lawyer here.
This is too easy. I believe I smell a rat.
Sheriff, I'm here to inform you have made a grievous error.
I no sooner smell a rat than in walks a lawyer.
This man attacked my clients as they were leaving the bank after having deposited their savings.
And after having stolen everyone else's.
That is pure defamation. Let me tell you what happened. As the boys deposited their humble savings, a bandit burst in, brandishing a loaded weapon. With boundless courage, my client sent him packing.
Yeah, and the bank manager was so happy he insisted on giving us a modest reward. Everything that was left in the vault.
It's your bank that was just robbed. You'll be needed as a witness.
Bank is too dangerous. I'm gonna hunt grizzly bears. Yeah!
Wasn't that something? Tell me, Greenhorn, how is it you got me loving the law now? Did you get a load of Lucky Luke's face when it dawned on him that it was all one big ruse?
Which part of it was the ruse part?
Now, if I may be so bold as to take the $5,070 only, tomorrow we will hit Santa Fe.
I'm in charge here, Greenhorn, unless you want a percentage of the ammo in my revolver.
What I meant was, I have a most excellent legal reason as to why you must rob the train to Santa Fe.
Lucky Luke, the train to Santa Fe.
Excuse me, old chum.
Oh, all these interruptions are throwing me off.
You imbecile! I told you to use enough dynamite to blow up the vault, not the entire train.
You mind telling me what you're up to this time?
We're going to prison?
What a story. You'll never believe what just...
Don't tell me. The guard lost the keys to the vault and your clients generously offered to open it for him. Is that it?
Precisely. Well, the means were a tad extreme, I will admit, but the motives were heartfelt.
And in a rush of grateful emotion, the passengers took up a collection to reward our brave heroes.
The guard will tell you so himself.
You backing this up?
Gotta go! Got grizzlies to hunt in the Rockies!
Your days of taking a cut are numbered, Greenhorn.
As long as Lucky Luke is on the scene, you're going to be needing me.
I'll annihilate Luke, and then I'll annihilate you.
You will not annihilate a soul. Rather, I'll do the job for you, to the pleasant tune of a mere 10 grand plus expenses in advance.
You make out like bandits, you lawyers.
It's a real growth market.
The Daltons has been attacked.
Right. Well, we'll never finish this darn game if I don't go and put a stop to this nonsense. Let me guess. Either the Daltons attacked you, or you were playing one desperate hand of strip poker.
How did you guess?
Come on now, tell the truth. Was it the Daltons?
Pressuring the witnesses, harassing of my clients. I warn you, Lucky Luke, we're going to press charges.
Dalton brothers versus Lucky Luke. Counselor, you may address the court.
Your Honor, we are contending here with a pathological obsession at its very worst. A lonesome cowboy who takes himself for an officer of the law. For years now, the accused has been indulging in the most cruel harassment and intimidation of my clients.
You understand what he's saying, Joe?
Shut up, Averill. Let him talk. He's costing us enough.
These four peaceful citizens have suffered most horribly tormented by an obsessively driven maniac.
They're never more peaceful than when they're in jail.
There's your harassment right there. Lynch him or I'll throw you all out of court.
Normally, I'm the one who gets to say that, Mr. Dalton.
Now, Joe, for example. Joe, the hard-nosed, brainy eldest brother, tell us a bit about the hell you've been put through.
My brothers and I haven't even had a moment's peace to run simple errands. Got the list of errands, Jack?
Yep. Get dollars, and get more dollars, Joe.
But no sooner would we approach the teller than this cowboy would burst onto the scene accusing us of scalawaggery.
And is it not so that since this began, the uttered name of Lucky Luke suffices to set off in you an acute attack of nerves, Joe?
No! Don't say that name out loud!
Lucky Luke, Your Honor.
Stop!
Witness the terror that springs to the fore at the mere mention of the name Lucky Luke.
If this proves a thing, it's that the Daltons should be locked up in an asylum, not a penitentiary.
That's quite enough out of you. You are out of order.
Jack Dalton, you've stated that the accused spies on you constantly.
It's just horrible. We can't even go in for a glass of milk at the saloon. Lucky Luke is always lying in wait for us no matter where we go.
Please, everyone knows what the Daltons are like.
It is you who have labored to sully the reputation of these boys. Without you, no one would have ever heard of the Daltons.
Hey, wait just a dang minute.
It's all hot air. Don't take it seriously.
Folks always take Joe Dalton seriously.
Have you finished, Counselor?
Yes, I could easily carry on to infinity with similar examples, but I believe it's preferable to stop here. I think we've heard all we need to.
The accused may present his case.
Your Honor.
Very well, I will now pronounce my sentence.
Hang 'em! What are you waiting for, you yellow-bellied coward?
You must forgive my client, Your Honor. He's traumatized by this horrid business.
I'm what? What did he say I was?
Stay calm, Joe.
You're the one who said we should just let him talk, Joe.
Will the accused please rise? Lucky Luke.
Stay calm, Joe.
You are hereby sentenced to 67 years imprisonment for the crime of aggravated harassment against the persons of Joe, William, Jack, and Avril Dalton.
67 lousy years, that's all? For the amount we're paying you, you should string 'em up.
Yeah, 'cause we know all about the penitentiary and how easy it is to get out of one.
Avril, be quiet. We'll put you in a cell in the celebrity wing.
Yeah, where the Daltons used to be.
Lucky Luke, this place is going downhill in a handbasket. I want a transfer.
Lucky Luke's escaped. It's your fault. You never filled in the Daltons' tunnels.
I'm sorry, but we agreed on even-numbered days it'll be your turn.
Good to see you again, old pal.
I'll admit I was worried there for a minute.
Now that Lucky Luke's locked up in the clink, give me one good reason why I shouldn't shoot you.
A day without a lawyer is like a day without sunshine.
That ain't no reason.
I can provide you with alibis. I'm the king of alibis.
Alibis? What the heck is an alibi?
Well, it's a kind of, if two of you would sit in front of this mirror, it will appear to everyone that there's four of you.
Hey, Joe, come and see. There's two guys wearing our exact same clothes over yonder.
The remaining two are thus free to rob a bank with impunity. It's the perfect cover-up.
That's not bad, eh, Joe? You and me, we hold up the bank while William and Avril give us alibis by holding up the stagecoach.
No! When I hold up a bank, I want the world to know it's me!
Welcome, fellas. Will it be the usual for you boys?
I want everyone to know it was the Daltons who held up the bank!
Hold on there. I'll help you get that cleaned up.
I'm still waiting to hear that one good reason of yours.
Lucky Luke's escaped.
That would be your reason.
Lucky Luke!
So, Jolly Jumper, how's it feel to be carrying a famous outlaw?
I don't know, you still weigh the same.
So, let's go teach those boys the real meaning of harassment.
It's coming from the courthouse.
Lucky Luke!
Joe, somebody wrote something on your shirt. Oh, you got it too, William. And so does Jack.
Imbecile! You telling me you didn't see who it was?
No, Joe. He must have painted faster than his own shadow. Zit, 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 zit.
Come, gentlemen, there's no need to panic.
Someone stuck a paper to your coat, sir.
From this day forward, Justice is no longer blind, and she's carrying a colt. Signed, Lucky Luke.
It's time to look for work elsewhere.
Hey, Greenhorn, we gave you 10,000 greenbacks because you promised you could get rid of Lucky Luke, so you'd better do it unless you want to feel the bite of 10,000 bullets.
What do you want?
That you protect us from Lucky Luke. He's a scofflaw who terrorizes honest citizens.
But I'm no match for the mighty Lucky Luke.
Do your duty. You're responsible for our safety.
This is the only place your safety's assured. It's the best I can do.
We done seen more of prison since we got free than ever before.
Be quiet, Avril!
I knew there was such a thing as a sitting judge, but a crouching judge is a new one on me.
So you dare to make light of justice?
Well, I wouldn't say that, no. But I'd like to punch its lights out.
Mercy, mercy, I'll do anything you want. I'm even more cowardly than I am corrupt.
I want you to do what you're supposed to. I want to see charges pressed.
Charges pressed?
Lucky Luke!
I've come to give myself up. The judge asked me to make sure you got this paper.
What are you waiting for? Shoot him!
Thanks for the loan there, Sheriff.
What is the meaning of this?
The saloon's got you up on charges. You drink 52 lemonades and eat 14 onion soups without paying.
For non-payment of food and beverages, the herein named Dalton Joe, Dalton William, Dalton Jack, and Dalton Averill are condemned to 435 years at hard labor. And the herein accused Brad Alimony is to clear out of town for good before sunset.
But our arrangement and my expenses.
It sounds very much to me as if you've been guilty of trying to subvert the course of justice. That calls for tar and feathers. Order in the court. As for Lucky Luke, seeing as he willingly gave himself up as a prisoner, the court will honor his good faith by setting him free on his own bond. Court is adjourned. Excuse me, I'm heading for the hills to hunt grizzlies.
Passengers for Washington, all aboard immediately. I'm afraid that trip to tar is strictly prohibited. We'll be sending you a bill for damages plus a fine.
You Dalton boys got a visitor.
Max, I'm with the Internal Revenue. A number of train and stagecoach passengers have informed us that they have offered you rewards to the tune of $43,000.09. Rewards are considered to be income and as such are subject to taxation.
Are we getting a reward, Joe? I'd like a cake.
You owe the government $2,481. Should you wish to contest, feel free to hire a lawyer.
I'll never ever want to hear the word lawyer again as long as I live.